All right. Peace and one love. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy Two Wise, man. Snubbo, Hollywood Verb in the building. Yo, fresh off Ultimate Madness 2
Math really rough.
semifinals. Man, hey, this was a good one, y'all. Danny Myers versus Holmesy the God. Danny
What a week.
Myers versus
What a week.
Holmesy the God. We've been waiting on this one. We knew the semifinals, you know what I mean? People predicted Danny Myers to go all the way, including myself. We knew this was going to be a fight. How y'all think about the battle, fellas?
Okay, let me say my funny shit first. That nigga A Verb said when it was almost over, the nigga said, no, let Danny win. He has 30 kids. That shit took me out my
Yeah.
seat. I love
Hey,
A Verb for that
that ain't
joke.
A verb, but that was funny. That ain't the real A verb.
That's not.
No. Or ARP. People
That
they've been saying A
Snubbo,
verb and ARP been
Snubbo,
saying this since
Snubbo,
caffeine started.
Snubbo. That's
Yeah.
a verb, but that's not ARP. That's
So
a
they,
verb. That's a verb joint.
yeah, because I thought he said some shit on. He said some
A
shit on
verb
this.
got a
He
joint.
was
That's a verb joint.
okay, so hey,
Listen
for a
here.
while they were
When it
saying that
comes to
wasn't
a
him.
verb, JC also got one on there, but it's somebody
Yeah,
else
I know
got his
that.
whatchamacallit thing. RBE, that's not ARP joint though. But
Right.
far as a verb, yes, that's a verb. That was a verb.
and that's the
Oh,
real
okay.
Geechee and John John and all them too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought those were the only two that wasn't.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Danny Myers versus Holmesy the God. You know what I mean? We know Danny Myers gonna come with the punch, fest, punch, things like that. Holmesy the God, first round Danny Myers. You know what I mean? He had a nice round to me. It's just me being totally honest. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm like, man, his first can't be beatable. It's just me being totally honest with this Danny first round. You know what I'm saying? So Holmesy came out his first. He had a talk to him round. Now it was kind of smooth, but the things he was talking about, you know what I mean? I can say like, okay, it was true. But me, I edged Danny the first round. What y'all think about the first?
I did not edge Danny the first round. His first round was fire. Danny first round was fire. Bars, hidden. When I first heard it, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this is fire, but it can be beat. It can be beat.
Mm-hmm.
Holmesy came out. I knew from the first 45 seconds what type battle this was gonna be. I ain't gonna lie to you. I say, okay, I see where he going with this. This is angled up. And that was the right way to beat him. Let me get into the whole premise of this battle. I feel like Danny went 3 rounds of a bar fest, which he shouldn't have done. He should have angled how much this shit meant to him. Like it should have been something other than metaphors in his shit. It wasn't nothing in his shit but metaphors. Like it was bars. He should have how he strived to be on some of madness. What this shit mean to him? Something to make you feel some way other than bars. Because Holmesy was breaking them down. Holmesy was why are you here? You battled Hollow. You battled. What the fuck are you in this mid-tier tournament for? Like everything I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If we're gonna go round for round, I'm gonna just stick with round one. This was one of my closest rounds, and I edged it to Holmesy. Y'all could go. If we want to go round by round.
Me myself, man, this me far as the battle when it comes to Danny Myers or whatnot. I think one of y'all said this to me when it came to YK or something like that. It was like you see one, you see them all. Unfortunately, in this battle here, this was when Danny Myers was like for me. If I seen one Danny, I seen them all. Danny came with 3 rounds of, like you said, bar punches and things like that. You know what I mean? And I was rooting for him. When it comes to the bars and things like that, I have Danny 3-0. But when it comes to really this battle here and battle rap, Holmesy the God just came with a little bit more different shit, a little bit more finesse and things like that. I can't even argue with y'all with anyone as far as Holmesy winning. Now, when it comes to
Good said it best.
material and bars and things like that, yes, Danny gave me exactly what I thought he was gonna give me and things like that. But I just, me personally, needed a little bit more. When it came to the bars and things like that, Danny Second Meyer was fire. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. You know what I mean? I find you somewhere in Alaska thinking you husky. He had fire shit in there. But Holmesy the God to me, he just had brought a little bit more charisma to the stage, a little bit
That
more
nigga
flavor
was
to the
cooking.
stage, and just a little bit more. That's just my opinion. So
He say that nigga, hey, Toe.
yes, sir.
He said that nigga still kicking a nerve of him. Hey, that nigga Holmesy he was in his bag, man. Danny was in his shit too. I
Danny
can't
was in
lie
his
to you.
shit, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like I said, I'm a Danny fan. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Danny to get
Hey,
there. But for me,
hey,
he just didn't come with a little bit. He didn't come
that
with the
nerve of
extra.
him, Bob. That's a 10-4.
Huh?
That nerve of him, Bob. Remember, Nitty said at the K
Yeah,
shot.
but he didn't say it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt the swag of it. Like it wasn't like, Nitty's was like a
It was the
metaphor.
same punch at the end. The nerve of him.
Okay, this is okay.
But I'm just calling one out. I mean, I'm
Snub.
saying
Once
I see
I
y'all
can
fight.
when it comes
I,
to the material of Danny and Holmesy, I got Danny Myers clear. But when it comes to just a little bit more charisma and the things we looking for on this stage, Holmesy brought that tonight. So that's why I gave Holmesy the battle.
hey,
To be
I'm not
honest,
arguing with
you know what
nobody.
I'm saying,
Bird,
or whatnot.
Bird said something that I took note of. What Good said actually made a lot of sense. But what I do want to say is this:
Mm-hmm.
that round that Holmesy spit, I've heard this throughout the tournament and throughout Danny's career. People talk the same way to him. To me, it was no crazy lyrics you know what I'm saying, in between talking to him in that verse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was some, but it wasn't enough. Let me say that. Let me make that correction. It wasn't enough. It ain't like it was no Mike P second round to me. Like I've heard people talk to Danny. It wasn't no B-Dot, you know what I'm saying? Third, I've heard people talk to Danny. This wasn't that impressive of talking to him around to me. You know what I'm saying? I edged the first to Danny.
Right.
That's how I did it.
Second round, how you feel? How you feel about the battle? Who you had winning the battle? Because this
I
battle, right?
had Holmesy. I had Holmesy winning the war, and you know what I'm saying, and Danny winning the battle. That's how I really do.
Okay,
So I
because the
can't
judge,
see what y'all saying. I'm not mad at nobody saying Holmesy won it 2. You know what I'm saying, 2-1. I'm not mad at nobody saying Holmesy won it because I think that Holmesy brought, like Verb said, he engaged you with him. He made you feel like I've been doubted since the beginning, and I'm here to take my respect, and this is why. But Danny did angle that. He angled him. He angled him on his depression and wanted to kill himself and all that. He made a thing out of it. It's just,
But not enough. This is what I'm trying
like
to
I
tell
said,
you. Holmesy won this battle, but Danny lost it more for me. Cause like what you said, Toe, it was the same Danny. Like, no, this for Summer
this
Madness
is this was
25K.
Summer Madness.
Come up with something different. We know you the bar
I
guy.
needed some flavor in there, things like that. I needed
Yeah.
some of that Pat Stay. How he came Pat. I needed
I
some
want
more.
to
You know what I'm
cry that
saying?
you needed this. I wanted to hear something from you that made me cry that you needed this. Cause you was finna cry at the end. When you was sitting up there with Bill, I feel so bad for that man, G. You could see the tears in his face. That man did not want to talk, bro. And then
Oh,
every
Holmesy,
judge
yeah. At
did
the end,
50.
when the judges had all the judges had
I
Holmesy
just thought
winning.
this was Holmesy's. I thought this was Holmesy's weakest performance in the tournament. Like I saw too.
Oh, I
I
think you
saw
gotta
too.
watch that over.
I had to
You gotta
dis-
watch that over.
Once again, man, I'm probably the
He
biggest.
definitely
I'm
better than
probably
the
one of the
EK.
biggest Danny Meyer fans. Y'all know this. I'm probably one of the biggest. But for me, after Danny Meyer's battle tonight, after that third round, for me, Danny Meyer's third round, I'm like, that's it. I'll be
Yeah,
honest
I
with
had
you.
Holmesy
Yeah.
winning too.
Yes. Hey.
I'm be like,
Hey.
that's it. That's me personally.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
that's
I
it.
felt that too.
You definitely done
So
left this open. That's me
yes.
personally. So then when
Round
Holmesy did what
3.
he did, yeah, gee, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I have to, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I
We
had
was
to
on the
give
same page, Toe. Because
I
look,
have to give it to Holmesy. I have to. He did
in my
exactly what he's supposed to did and more. Danny Myers came and did what he ain't supposed to do, man. He's supposed to came and did way,
yeah.
you know,
Toe, I was feeling the same. I was feeling the same way you felt, Toe. When I had it 2-0 Holmesy going into the third, but in the back of my head, I'm like, it could be 1-1. Because he could have won that first. I already thought Holmesy won the second clear. I'm like, he could win that first. So let's see.
I flipped my phone and looked at the chat and saw a bunch of 2-0s, and I realized that I'm like, I edged Danny that probably off of how I felt about Holmesy's first, but everybody else don't feel that way. It's just
And
I heard it.
See, me, I had
you a
Danny the
bar
first
I
one.
just
person.
watched
Once
a million
again,
Danny
I
battles.
had Danny Myers in the first. Once again, me, myself, I got Danny Myers. It sound crazy. I got Danny Myers 3-0. But other things that went on inside that battle that Holmesy brought more flow, more his flow, his chemistry, his just all the little shit he brought. That's what. So I'm like, Holmesy won the battle. He did.
I hated Danny third. I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah, I
hated
don't
his
know what the
third.
third was. G. I ain't.
I was like, when he said, "Give me my money," I say, "Oh,
I did, yeah.
I sent Obama.
I was
I sent
like,
Obama right there."
look,
That I put in
it
the
gave me
post
the feeling of when Cortez had that bottle versus Easy. I was just like, I feel like this gonna be bad.
when they be
And he said,
arguing, they
"Thank you,
winning.
G."
You know they feel like they losing. Like when Holmes like, "Nigga, it's 2-0. He knows 2-0 my way." Like, nah, nigga, you feel it too. We
So
all feel
yeah,
it.
we definitely feel the same. Once again, Ultimate Madness 2 semifinals. Danny Myers versus Holmesy the God. All the judges had Holmesy winning. I have Holmesy winning. The gang got Holmesy winning. But I ain't mad if somebody
4-1.
said Danny won, cause me, I got Danny winning. If I got Holmesy won. It's crazy.
I
You know what
got
I'm saying?
Holmesy winning, but I wasn't impressed by the battle. That's what I was trying to say. I seen
Okay.
both better versions of them in this tournament alone. That's what I was
Well,
saying.
I'm half and half with y'all because I got Holmesy winning 2-1 or possibly 3-0. But battle wise, I feel like that shit was fire.
Yeah.
I liked it, that battle.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
battle
I ain't
was
like
fire to me.
I ain't
Same.
like
You
it.
know
It's
what I'm
easily in
saying?
my top
I
Ultimate
liked it.
Madness battles.
I liked
That
it.
shit was
G, they was
raw.
they was going at it. They was going at it.
They was
When it
I
fighting for that
expected I
listen,
25K.
when
expected
it
more
came to
from
the
both
fan,
of
when
them.
it came to the fans vote or whatnot, it was what 50%. How is that? Even though Danny, I think had like 200 more votes, but
Yeah, it's
still,
like 51 to 49.
no, I mean that battle was dope, man.
That shit
Danny
was
Myers versus Holmesy the God. Shout out to Holmesy the God. Loud Boys Summer Madness 10. Congratulations, you know what I'm
let me give you
saying?
your flowers. Let me give you your flowers, Toke. Even though your top nigga left the tournament, before this tournament started, give me both our flowers, really.
Yeah,
Because I had Bill too before the
yeah,
tournament started.
yeah.
Like he watch him. That
That
was my
battle
watch
coming up.
card.
We finna recap that one
Toke
next. But yes, sir.
Toke said, Toke told me. I'm like, Holmesy, no. He say, bro, watch Holmesy, bro. Watch him.
That's a fact.
I'm
That's
like,
a
look at
fact.
his way to the championship is too hard.
Too hard.
He got stopped the
Too
first
hard.
round.
But man, that's shout out to Holmesy. Cause like I said, I had him in the first round. But once again, when it comes to Danny Myers, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody I'm not gonna go against. You know what I'm saying?
Of
But
course.
man,
But you
Holmesy,
was right with
oh
your sleeper pick, bro.
my
Holmesy
sleep.
got a new fan in me. I ain't gonna stunt.
Man,
I'm
that's
with
what's up.
goods though. I don't like your outfits, but I did not like
Yes,
that shirt.
sir. Holmesy the guy, Loud Boys. I met Holmesy. He was at Gnome 9. You know what I'm saying? Your boy met Holmesy the guy, Gnome 9. You know what I'm saying? Got the photo and everything. Shout out to Holmesy the guy. Congratulations. Summer Madness 10. I wish I was in the building. Gang.
Damn, Danny.